What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Madden 25 Next Gen video on my PS4. Please do me a favor, take a moment, hit the like button for me, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Of course, your criticism in the comment section. And as always, play it at speed. Ask you to follow me on Twitter. My username is ShutdownSafety, all one word. Want to talk about some positives in terms of defensive back interactions and upfield pursuit in this play. There is a little bit of a line issue I want to mention as well, but it's not going to really deter from the two very solid interactions we see in this play. We'll start with the line, and again, a lot of talk this year about the enhanced line interactions. Clint Oldenburg, who's been very vocal on Twitter, responding to the community, which is a great thing, having real assessments and real-time threat assessments with the offensive linemen. And the problem I see here is that Mike McGlynn just doesn't exactly know what to do. I mean, everybody else is pretty good at picking up a defensive end or lineman, but Mike McGlynn just gets lost. And the ironic thing is, we talked again about procedural awareness. He's got a nose tackle here that's actually coming off a block. And you would think logically he would either come up to help maybe double team in this situation, or maybe just immediately go up and they can kind of do a buddy system on the block. But instead he does neither. As soon as that player goes free, and I know this coincides with the ball being thrown, but nevertheless, I don't like the fact that he was already starting to shift over. Now, you can see there, as I said, it does coincide with the ball at least being released. Doesn't really have that much of an impact in the play, but I want to come up here and take a look at the interactions with T.Y. Hilton, because I threw this basically as he was coming out of his curl. And the great thing here is you see the aggressive defensive back play. You can see the defensive back is going to come in and try to do this swat. But Hilton does a pretty good job at attacking the point of the ball as well. Kind of gets up there in front of it and then makes the catch. Now, the other good thing is you don't see a tackle occurring. You don't see shifting, warping, anything like that. And it allows Hilton to come off a dead stop and accelerate up the field. Now, the other positive thing here that you're seeing in the background is the pursuit angle of this safety, because this is something, as we've talked a lot about, has hampered Madden for years and years. And by no means does this play show an example of it being fixed every time, but it shows a great iteration of it being handled correctly in this instance. You can see as soon as the ball is caught, the safety immediately changes direction. He starts running up the field, and because Hilton was stopped and had to reaccelerate, it's getting him into a position where he can prevent him from getting into the end zone. So as I try to accelerate to the corner, you can see really speed doesn't much matter because Hilton obviously is a faster receiver, but what matters more is the player positioning, and that's important because that's what you want to see respected. Not just the ratings, but the player positioning. And he's able to come up here, doesn't really even attempt to tackle because he's really not in the best position to do so. He was already starting to trail the receiver. He just kind of gets a hand out and pushes me out of bounds. I fall about a yard short, but these are the plays that we want to see on a more consistent basis out of this game, and hopefully these are the foundation or the building blocks that can be used in the game going forward, because it shows Madden 25, at least next gen, is capable of replicating football, but in my opinion, it doesn't do it nearly enough.